Smart money concepts have become one of the most popular trading styles in recent times. However, it's difficult and sometimes very complex to replicate these ideas in live trading, especially if you are a beginner, and that's highly disappointing. But today I want to share with you a smart money concept indicator that does all the work for you, and it actually surprised me. It's called the Price Action Toolkit, developed by Flux Charts, a tool that detects real smart money concepts like fair value gaps, liquidity grabs, order blocks, and much more, directly on your chart with some simple clicks. And so, in this video, I will break down every feature, show you how it works, and help you decide if this tool is really worth using. I'm a TP, and let's get started. Once you insert this tool into your TradingView charts, this is what you will see. It seems confusing, but it's because by default it has a lot of functions turned on. So let's click on the settings and turn off everything to make the chart cleaner. Now let's start with the basics, the fair value gaps. In simple terms, a fair value gap is a price imbalance between buyers and sellers, often visible when a candle jumps with little to no overlap. And these gaps tend to get filled later and often act as a support or resistance zones. In the indicator settings, you can enable fair value gaps right here, and you will see clean zones appear without messing up your chart. If we change the time frame, the fair value gaps update automatically. But you can also enable a second time frame like the 15-minute or 1 hour to show higher time frame gaps on the lower chart. And that's incredibly useful for multi-time frame traders. You can even adjust the sensitivity where lower values show more gaps and higher values filter out the weaker ones. And as you can see, this feature alone gives you a clear edge in identifying institutional levels and potential reversal or continuation zones on any asset. Next, the toolkit also shows inversion fair value gaps. This inversion happens when a fair value gap gets filled completely and then the zone flips its role. A former support becomes a resistance or vice versa. By turning this feature on, you will notice new zones marked in a different color. These are areas where the price previously rejected a level but then broke through, offering potential new trade opportunities on retests. Next, we have order blocks, one of the most used smart money concept tools. Order blocks represent the last bullish or bearish candle before a strong impulsive move. These zones often show where institutional money has placed large orders. The indicator marks the last bearish candle before an impulsive bullish move and vice versa, and these become points of interest where price may react in the future. What I liked here is that the toolkit doesn't just mark everything, it uses volume and structure confirmation to filter the zones, and so the charts stay clean only with a high probability order blocks. Now let's enable breaker blocks. Breaker blocks are failed order blocks. When price breaks an order block instead of respecting it, the zone breaks and its role reverses. And so breaker blocks often serve as continuation zones, where the price pulls back into the failed order block before continuing in the new trend direction. The indicator highlights these failed blocks, giving you more context about market structure bias. Now I want to talk about my personal favorite feature, the Liquidity Grabs. When enabled, the indicator shows red and green dots above or below swing highs or lows, and these are potential stop-loss hunts. When the price wicks above a recent high and reverses, that's a bearish liquidity grab. If it wicks below and reverses up, it's bullish. And these zones are great for sniper entries, especially if combined with a break-off structure and confirmation from order blocks. And the best part, this feature is available for free on TradingView. Just type Liquidity Grab and choose the one by Flux Charts. You will get this exact feature on your chart even without the premium toolkit, so don't miss it. Lastly, let's talk about market structure. The toolkit identifies break-off structure, change of character, and change of character plus, when momentum is clearly lost. All are drawn live on the chart as price unfolds. You can adjust swing length sensitivity in the settings to make these more or less reactive, depending on your strategy. It also plots equal highs and equal lows, which are areas where liquidity often builds up. You will see them drawn as clean levels, helping you predict potential stop hunts or key reversals. So, is the Price Action Toolkit worth it? In my opinion, yes, especially if you are into smart money concepts but don't want to draw everything manually. The indicator gives you instant clarity on market structure, institutional levels, and liquidity zones, all in real time and all fully customizable. If you want to try it, check the link in the description and use the code ATP to get 15% off your Flux Charts subscription. And that's it. Let me know what concept you want me to explore next. And as always, stay sharp, trade smart, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.